Well, the first thing that comes to mind is Baker always had a ball in his hand, running down the hall, doing something, and he would always, in fact, after several broken vases, you never saw him without a ball in his hand.
We were excited. We knew we got a steal. We had recruited him at other schools, a couple of the coaches here, and were shocked, really, that he didn't have a scholarship. And so we talked to him, told him our situation and our vision for him, and luckily, he showed up and fell into our lap.
On August 30th, just 7 weeks after arriving on campus, Baker Mayfield became the first true freshman walk-on quarterback in history to start a season opener at a BCS conference school. That day, he threw for 413 yards and 4 touchdowns while running for another. Texas Tech beat SMU 41-23.
At the beginning, we didn't know who this kid was, but I think everybody in the country knows who he is now, so he's making a good name for himself.
Yeah, I think we thought he'd redshirt and then get him in the system and see how it went. And some situations happened, and he showed up, and he was playing really well and worked his way up from the young guy 7-on-7 at the end of practice to getting first-team reps and really ran with it.
Mayfield hails from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas, where he led the Cavaliers to a state title his junior year. That season, the team went undefeated, and Mayfield threw for 45 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions. As expected, Division I scholarship offers started coming in.
A great attitude all the time. Even if he didn't play well or made a bad throw, he doesn't pout, he doesn't sulk, and he never did that.
Lake Travis was down slightly during Mayfield's senior season, posting a 9-2 record. And once his dream school, TCU, opted for another quarterback, Mayfield was suddenly left without many options.
Obviously, Baker was holding out. He wanted an offer, wanted a scholarship, and so TCU didn't offer. They offered a different kid from another high school here in Central Texas, and so UT came in, was talking to him, but it was the same thing as Tech, and so the Mayfields and Baker made the decision they were going to go out to Tech.
Mayfield chose to walk on at Texas Tech, where his former high school teammate Michael Brewer was the starting quarterback. A few months later, Brewer injured his back, and Tech was left with 2 true freshman quarterbacks.
We're 4-0, we're ranked number 24 in the country, and we're surprising a lot of people already, and I think with him growing up and we have a bye week this week, it's really going to help him and all the other quarterbacks out a lot just by understanding the offense more. And we're going to get into our tougher part of the schedule, and that's this bye week's really going to be very important for us, him, and this whole team. And I think that no one was really shocked that he was a starter, just because we all know we've seen glimpses of what he can do in practice.
After beating out fellow freshman quarterback Davis Webb, Mayfield started the first 5 games for the Red Raiders. And although a knee injury kept him out of the game against Iowa State, he has amassed almost 1,500 yards and 8 touchdowns in a season where he was not expecting to play at all.